What's up, people? One Nut Punch here. SCP-5K came out with this preview August 29th for update number 3, talking about the chapter system, as well as some other new features that will be happening when 3 comes out. For example, polishing the screen anomaly, update number 3, world building, animations, and tactical gameplay, gearing, game mechanics, game modes, and new maps, as well as some other things. That being said, reading some of the things that we're talking about, for example, the chapter system, one of the biggest and most requested features of the game is better checkpoints, both for restarting, on losing the game, and for coming back into a later session. While we do not plan on a full state saving, as this is a session-based game, for this update we are introducing a basic chapter-based system and splitting the current Area 12 map into 2 chapters. Essentially, it's going to be the only 2 chapters you could play rather than doing a full playthrough. I don't know how it's going to work with voting, since it's going to be a co-op based game, so if you go online you could do votes with it, but single player should be pretty obvious. You just choose whatever chapter you're going to play as. They're also talking about polishing the screen anomaly. The anomaly now chases players more consistently and less closely. The anomaly is more likely to stick to one player at a time, and the anomaly can now hear sound based on the distance to the nearest screen. So if he's at a screen that you're nearby and he can hear you running, well, then he's probably going to go for you as well. Then they were talking about more Update 3, saying it's all about the horror atmosphere and narrative. Additional game mechanics will also be more prominent, such as the aforementioned chapter system, armories, and respawning. A lot of the atmospheric horror elements will be directly into narrative and build on audio and lighting substantially. We'll begin mapping on our side with some objectives now that the map is split and restructuring beyond the initial early access iteration. So they're going to be adding more to the world and making it a lot more like, in a way, of horror rather than just a tactical military shooter. Same thing when they were talking about the world building. Future updates will continue expanding on narrative more quickly, adding in monsters that we've been developing behind the scenes as well as new environments. We'll be moving into Act 2 much sooner than you think and beginning to meet not just new monsters, but also characters in D-Class that will play a significant role in the SCP world we've been building. So, those were just a couple of things that were going on with this specific preview. I will put a link in the description down below of my YouTube channel, just to, if people wanted to take a look at whatever they were talking about and whatever stuff I didn't really talk about in the specific video. That being said, like I said, when it came down to the new game modes and maps, that will probably be a secondary thing, because I did say that it's not a primary thing to talk about or do. It's mostly just when they are done doing Act 1, Act 2, and messing around with Area 12, that they will do the other game modes like Axiom Hunt, Wave Survival, or PvP Online, which some servers do have. That being said, I wanted to show off some of the preview for update number 3. If there's anything else new that comes out for SCP-5K, of course I'm going to put it out in a video or just update on YouTube short, and I will put it in the description down below for the link if you want to check out more. Anyway, I've been One Nut Punch. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.